Hey guys, I'm Ashing. Welcome to The Little Sword Thing. Okay, so this is my review of the 14th volume of Soul Eater. Alright, I'm just gonna jump straight in. Now, it begins first off where it left off in the 13th volume, where Kid is fighting against Mosquito-sama, and he gets his arm sliced right off. Now, this is a big problem because now it means that Kid's arms are not symmetrical anymore. So, yeah, you'd expect him to really start freaking out now. But he kind of holds himself together. He's not able to fight, I don't think, not without his arm. I think he's doing better than I expect him to. Like, I thought, like, in a situation like this, he would burst down in tears, hating himself for it. But no, he's holding himself together pretty well. Mosquito-sama kind of insults his father, and he kind of gets a bit prideful. Like, how dare you insult my father? Like, I like little bits that like show that like Kid and his father have like this, I don't know, connection or something. You don't really expect it too much since I don't know, just because Death is a Shinigami and Kid is so, you know, uptight and everything. You don't really think of them having like family bonding or anything, but like yeah, I like little hints like that. Like, and I loved Death was so proud of Kid when he saw that one of his lines of Susanoo got connected, and he was so proud of him. He was like, "Oh, my son's turned into a man." That was so cute. I love that. Also, we learned that Arachnophobia's plan is to take control over other people's souls using using madness. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what she would do. Like, would she just create an entire army for herself? Is that her plan, or I don't know. But yeah, Kid freaks out because he's like, "Oh, what do you get off like trying to play God?" But like, yeah, that's his dad's job. Like, his dad kind of does that too, picking who he wants to kill and not. But yeah, I guess there's an exception there since he's a Shinigami. Mosquito-sama changes into a form where he's like thousands of bats, and he's flying around like hurting Kid, like flying around him, and Kid just gets super pissed because the bats aren't flying in a straight line, so he goes mental and starts shooting everywhere. And even though there's thousands of them, he gets a good chunk of them. So yeah, that was badass. I really like that. Also, while that was happening, Free he left a illusion of himself there, so Mosquito-sama wouldn't notice him gone. But he actually went off and he got the job done where he had to, I don't know, he had to like take down a tower or something. So yeah, that was really good. Good job, Free. Also, I love how Eureka is really upset with Free's mistake and like she's pouting all cute. Like, she's so adorable. I just want to give her a hug. But yeah, I love their kind of dynamic of like just like her being pissed at him and him just being kind of oblivious, or like, well, not really oblivious, just like him not understanding it. And yeah, I like that. They're cuties. Also, I realized that the mask that all of Arachne's followers wear over their robes, it's shaped in the head of a spider. I never noticed that before. That is so cool. A little detail that I didn't pick up on. Also, Killick, he gets stuck in this room full of like weird people, like soldiers, I think, and they all have their own special abilities. And he's stuck in there, and he has this disguise on, where he decides to reveal himself, like show who he is. And this one guy is able to detect everything about a person when he looks at them. He detected that Killick only had 10% body fat. That is not, no. I don't think that's healthy for a boy his age. Oh, here I am acting all mature when I'm only 16, but yeah, that just seems like, is that a standard that all DWMA like kids have to follow? I mean, that's a little harsh. I mean, you can be strong and still have a bit more body fat than that. I mean, body fat doesn't exactly weigh out your strength, you know? Also, I love Mizume being a badass and like she's able to like blow up everything. I love her outfit. Like, it sounds so stereotypically girly of me to say, oh, I love her outfit. But I liked it. I liked it more than the other one. It was like really, really super revealing just for her to fight with Blair. I can't believe it. Don't remember her name. But yeah, I like this one. It's a bit more tasteful, and yeah, I'd really love to see it in color. I don't know if you see that in the anime. I don't think so. I don't remember. Oh, also Aruka, Mizune calls Aruka Aruru. That is so cute. Oh my god. Alright, so next we see Maka and Sol and with Medusa, and they're walking up to find Arachne, and they're nearly at her her room, her special queen room, I guess. And just as before they're about to go in, they get attacked by magic attack spell, or whatever you want to call it. And what this one does is it makes your bones go slack, all your muscle kind of goes away, and you turn into dolls pretty much. I really, really love the artwork on this. It was so good. It was so creepy, and it just has that classic Soul Eater creepy animation look. I really love that. That was so good. And we got a bit of insight on Soul's past about his relationship with his brother, how his brother was a very talented musician and he felt like he could never be quite as talented as him. And so he wanted to, when he found out that he was a weapon, he used it as an excuse to get away from home, to be able to do something where he wasn't compared to his brother all the time. So yeah, that was interesting. It's very sad. I guess maybe that's why he feels so insecure about his music, but Maka likes it. Your girlfriend likes it. But yeah. So Soul is nearly taken by Arachne because she's promising him that she'll be able to give him a place where he feels like he belongs. And then right before she takes him, Maka comes in and Maka chops the hell out of the strings that Arachne is using him as a puppet as. Yeah, and she just Maka chops the strings. And yeah, that was, and it's so sweet what Soul says afterwards. Like, Maka is always the one who is saving him from darkness, and he just wants to be stronger for her. So, okay, so they finally get through the room, and there's all these giant mesh of spider webs, and so Medusa uses her arrow magic to cut through all of the webs. And so it clears a path, and then they come up to see Arachne, but she's dead, and it looks like that her corpse is there. And straight away when I saw that, I knew she's not dead. She is not dead. I don't buy that. And next, we're back to Kid and Liz and Patty, and we see them on their way up to find. They don't know what they're trying to find. They're trying to find the main tower, or they're trying to find Mosquito-sama. But anyway, they're running somewhere, and Liz and Patty gave a bit of insight on what they did to one of Arachne's biggest guys, one of her most strongest guys. What they did was they kind of chatted him up, and then while he wasn't looking, they slipped some sleeping drugs into his drink. And the only reason why I found that funny was because it was we got a little bit of an insight into their past about how they used to trick people into getting their money and everything. So yeah, that was cool. Oh, and then we see Mosquito-sama versus Avon, or the guy Noah, who is pretending to be Avon, who's going under his name. And yeah, it was kind of obvious from the beginning who was going to win, because Avon has been built up to have such great power. So the man who possesses that power would be stronger than a mosquito. But yeah, oh, and also Mosquito-sama, just before he dies, he's like, Arachne, please forgive me for failing you. I'm so sad. Oh, and then Noah, who was pretending to be Avon, he finds Kid. Well, the Kid was eavesdropping on them. So he finds Kid, and he decides that he wants to put him in his book. And so to make sure that Liz and Patty aren't taken, he throws them to the ground right before he's being sucked in from the book. And So yeah, he gets sucked into the book, and the guy's all happy because like, oh yeah, I get to have like brew and a Shinigami in one swoop. So yeah, and then straight away, what Liz does is she goes back into her human form and she picks up the Patty while she's in her gun form, and she points the gun at the guy, but she decides not to shoot because she knows that she's not strong enough to be able to defeat him. And Patty gets really mad at her, like, do something, you're a coward, why wouldn't you fight for Kid? And then Liz starts crying and she's like, I want to save him just as much as you do, but I'm not going to put my little sister in danger to do that. And I was like, oh, that's such a sad moment. I really want to see what happens with Kid. I want to see how he finds, I want to see how everyone else reacts to Kid being gone. I want to see what happens to him while he's in there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And finally, we get back to Blackstar and Mifune's battle, sorry. And you see Sid and he's watching them, and he's watching and he's very proud of Blackstar, and he wants to see Blackstar prove himself, like prove that he is not a demon, that he will not become a demon, and to prove that he is a true warrior. He's nothing like his father. And yeah, that was really cute because you learn that Sid pretty much raised Blackstar as his own son, and it said that Sid was supposed to have his own kid, but we never saw him having a kid or anything. Maybe something happened. Maybe there was a miscarriage or the kid got hurt or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was a really sweet, cute family moment. And then Blackstar, he gets Tsubaki to turn into a regular sword, so he's able to fight Mifune on equal grounds because he wants to be able to prove himself as a worthy warrior. So yeah, just before she turns, he says, thanks for everything, Tsubaki. That's so cute because she's always been there to support him, and he rarely ever says thank you, really. It's only on occasion, so it's nice to see him show a bit of humility. And so yeah, they fight, and Mifune ends up dying. I don't know what's going to happen with Angelica. I hope she's okay. I mean, I'm sure this isn't the end of him. I mean, there has to be a way to bring him back, I think. Alright, so I really enjoyed this volume. I thought it was epic. We saw little bits of everything, and I'm really, really curious about what happens with Kid. I really want to see how Blackstar's gonna react to it, because he always wants Kid around so he can fight against him to prove himself. But at the same time, they do have a friendship kind of going. So I want to see how Blackstar reacts to his friend being taken. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye!